Well, the sun is shining, which means it feels really good to be outside working on a few projects. It's really bad for making a video. So bear with the sun as it comes and goes behind a tree, because I feel like the sun at exactly noon is like so low on the horizon. It's a good thing in just a few weeks we are heading towards summer again. Okay, today's subject is the really big container behind me. This is the 36-inch cube container that I've been working on since spring. I love this pot so much. It's teak and it's fading now, which I love. I liked it when it was sort of that beautiful golden teak as well, but I love it as it ages too. And it's enormous. So I've been having so much fun making really big arrangements in there. Obviously the banana worked out really well in it. So now we need to do something great for the winter season as well. So we're gonna throw this one together. Again, I'm going into this with no plan. Very unlike me, but let me show you the materials we have to work with. Fraser fir. This is what I call a deboned Christmas tree. Found a tree at a big box store relatively inexpensively. It had no top. I got 10% off. Seeded cedar, is that what we call this, right? It's cedar with these great seeded tips on it. White pine, excellent texture. Believe it or not, this is huckleberry. I found this when I was down at Northwind Perennial Farm looking through their Christmas greens. And what I love about it is that it has these red stems, so I think it looks very holiday-esque. The leaves themselves look a little bit like a boxwood. They don't hold their shape as well as boxwood, but this has been drying out actually in my garage for several weeks, and it's holding its leaves well. Just kind of something different and interesting. Magnolia, love it. Love the back brown side more than the shiny front side. Such good texture. Worth spending a little bit of money to get a box of this. Curly willow. I love curly willow. I can save this from year to year, but I did have to get some new stuff this year. Last year's was looking pretty sad. A couple weekends ago, I went to the beach and I found some driftwood. I don't know if this has any business being in this container, or maybe I'll put it in another container, or maybe I won't do anything with it, but I thought it might be kind of an interesting take on sort of natural materials for a container. Really big pine cones, not from here. We don't grow pumpkins like this here. I bought these at a nursery. I'm sure they come from like the Pacific Northwest or something, but enormous pine cones are always great. In addition to all that, we have lights, of course. We'll see where this goes.
I am on my way, I'm in motion. Let's go to the ocean. Yeah, let's go outside. We can hang out on the beach without freezing. Yeah, isn't that amazing? In Christmas times, we'll be chilling and having a good time. Doesn't matter if the snow is falling or the wind blows and the rain is pouring. It will always be Christmas in my heart. But this year I wanna hang out with my friends and family, making angels in the sand. You ready? Doesn't matter, it is Christmas in my heart. And I can promise Santa's coming to visit. No, he wouldn't miss this in Christmas times. Oh, and the sun said it is just getting better on a blanket with the skyline painted in blue. Ooh, yeah, that's what we do. We'll be chilling and having a good time. Doesn't matter.
Okay, it's finished. Here it is. So I'm not gonna lie, I am resisting the urge to rip this apart and start over again. I am not gonna do that. It is a bit claustrophobic for me. It feels very, very full, which is not to say that this pot can't take that. In fact, if there was ever a pot that could take a lot of something going on in it, this is it. I kind of wish I had had something a little bit taller to go in the center here to get kind of up here. I feel like that might have been better scale wise. I don't have that, and we're not going to worry about it. What I would say is that what this lacks in sort of the formality that I often do in these pots, it makes up for in texture. And I honestly had a really nice time doing this. It was very nice to do a pot where I can easily reach it. I don't have to stand on a ladder. I'm not doing one of these. It was kind of fun to do it. The lights will, of course, bring it together. Same lights again, you guys. If I can find them somewhere for sale, I will put a link in the description, but I will put the specific name of them down there as well, and I showed you the box. Oh, and by the way, I think you saw always lit from within. Is it even a pot that I make if I don't put a random string of lights in the middle to get some lit from within thing going on? One more winter container down. Stay tuned, more coming.
It will always be Christmas in my heart. But this year I wanna hang out with my friends and family, making angels in the January. Doesn't matter, it is Christmas in my heart. Here we go. All right. Now this Christmas, we're gonna dance. We're gonna dance, 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 come on. Dance. We're gonna dance.